Welcome back, everybody, to the Mountain Morning Show. Now, I love animals, and if you've seen any of my packages, I was at Swanner for the Arachnids, the Art and Science of Arachnids exhibit, and then Nick Chase and I also went to the Wasatch Reptile Expo, where we actually met up with Scales and Tails, and I'm joined by Haley and Sarah from Scales and Tails, and we have three friends right now. I am holding Chocolate Milk, and so Haley and Sarah, thanks for coming on, first of all, and bringing these lovely guys. And hi. So what are we holding up here?
Today we have Moki, our Gila monster, a Utah native right here, just like myself. We have our Pueblan milk snake, and Sarah has our Chaco golden knee tarantula. So we got a really awesome Halloween arrangement for you guys today. And
you would not let me hold that guy.
No, this one right here is one of 2 species of venomous lizards in the world, so I, figured you didn't want to have a bad day today.
Yeah, I mean, we were going to have either a really great time or bad time on camera, depending if I held him, but this little guy, Chocolate Milk, he is absolutely content and awesome. What can you tell me about this snake?
So this is a Pueblan milk snake, so they come from Mexico. He's really awesome, really friendly, as you can tell. You're nice and warm, so he's perfectly happy just to sit and soak up your warmth and hang out with you today.
Perfect. And then I love tarantulas. I think they're absolutely adorable. I know some people have some bad feelings about tarantulas. Sarah, you're holding this lovely, is it a boy or girl?
This is a female.
Female, okay.
She's a female, and we can tell the males have little spurs up underneath their legs.
For mating purposes, yeah.
Because they don't want to get eaten.
Yes.
So,
yeah, fun fact, women tarantulas eat male tarantulas sometimes.
It's just inevitable.
It's a dog-eat-dog world. So we kind of describe these guys as Halloween critters, and you guys actually have a Halloween event going on at Scales and Tails.
Yeah, this week you can actually come trick or treat with our creatures right here. We're doing it Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Come in costume, get some candy, and get to hold some awesome animals.
Yeah, and what kind of animals can people expect at the event?
So all of our animals, since it is our shop, will be there. We have about 100 reptiles, arachnids, amphibians, all the animals you see here today. So we have lots of animals that you can have one-on-one experiences with, just like Chocolate Milk here. So especially on Mondays in the evening, we actually feed our American alligator for the public too. So it's kind of like he's trick-or-treating, so the kids come up and, he gets a treat. So it's awesome. That's at 7 p.m. So you can come see our giant American alligator eat.
Yeah, we actually got some footage of the American alligator when we were at the Reptile Expo, and we saw
a little one.
That's the small one.
That's the small one.
You have a bigger one.
We do. Yeah. His name is Gatorade, and he's about 7.5 feet and 150 pounds. So he's like 3 times the size of Darth.
Wow. And I know these 3 guys that we're holding, or female that we're holding, kind of have bad stigma, but I mean, him you got to be careful with. But with these 2, they're just chilling and relaxing. What can you tell us about spiders, tarantulas, or snakes as pets, Sarah?
You know what? Tarantulas can be really amazing pets, and there's so many out there. This one is the Chaco golden knee. It's called that because it's got golden knees.
Yeah.
It's nice. And they tend to be a really relaxed species. There are definitely others that are more advanced species that you would want to think twice before getting your kid. But they make amazing pets. They're a lot of fun, and kids love them because they can scare all their friends.
And females last longer than males, correct?
That is true. So some females can live up to 20 years.
I mean, that's as long as a cat sometimes.
Yes. The males tend to be shorter lived, usually because they get eaten.
It happens, guys. And then I don't know if we have a scorpion right up there, and scorpions are also great pets. He was being a little stubborn, though.
So he's an Asian forest scorpion. He's really big and beautiful and impressive, but they can be a little bit temperamental, especially early in the morning. It's kind of like me.
And it's kind of like everyone on a Monday morning. And then you guys also brought more creatures, right?
We did. Would you like to see some more?
I mean, I would love to see some more. I mean, yeah, if Booth, do we have time for some more creatures right now? Yeah, let's do it.
Awesome.
So let's bring out more creatures right now.
Go handsome.
So yeah, guys, Scales and Tails, definitely, if you want to see more info on Scales and Tails, you can head to our YouTube page at parkcitytv.com or YouTube. youtube.com/ParkCityTV, and you can check out the Wasatch Reptile Expo video that Nick Chase and I did. And Nick caught up with Scales and Tails, and Nick held the kookaburra, which is an Australian bird, and it was absolutely adorable. And I just want to say, again, these Halloween critters, these guys kind of have, a terrifying stigma around them, but they're absolutely gorgeous animals. And you can see I was holding that snake, and there was nothing worrying about it. She was holding the tarantula, and it was absolutely adorable. We're getting a very beautiful lizard right now, which I am super excited for. They're kind of cleaning him off right now. And again, we have this scorpion up here. A little bit stubborn this morning. It's a Monday, so everyone's stubborn on a Monday morning. Guys, right now we're actually going to take a break while they get this guy ready. So we're going to throw it to the commercials, and we'll be back with more Scales and Tails after these words from our sponsors. All right, we are back with Haley and Sarah from Scales and Tails, and we have two new beautiful creatures with us, a snake and a lizard. Who am I holding?
That is Ricky. That is our Argentine black and white tegu.
And tegus, can you actually get these guys as pets or for big lizards?
You can. They do take a lot of time, energy, patience, and responsibility, which most kids don't have yet, as you know, parents. So they do take a lot of special care. But if you know what you're doing and you're an adult and you plan to give it the 20 to 30 years it has in it, then it can make a good pet, yes, especially for large lizards. They're very intelligent.
And how do you go about getting a large lizard as a pet? Do you have to go to a special breeder, or?
Yeah, typically special breeders if you want kind of like a name from it or pedigree, kind of like a dog. But the Wasatch Reptile Expo, like you went to, is a great resource for that, not only to get information about how to take care of these animals, but also to make that connection of getting an animal you can reach out to the person for a long time to get more information.
And she's absolutely adorable. And then who do we have on the counter right now?
Up here is Bloody Mary. She is our blood python. Okay. And they come from Asia, and they're absolutely beautiful snakes. Now, she's a bit of a thick girl, but they're supposed to look like that, fuller is better, 'cause she got nice curves on her. But she's an absolutely beautiful girl. They can be a little bit more temperamental, but she is a really awesome, nice snake.
And are these two animals that kids can interact with while they're at the trick-or-treating event you guys got going on?
Now, Bloody Mary is one that they'll be able to see on display. Yeah. She isn't like super kid-friendly, but Ricky is one that they can get tegu kisses from. Sarah can demonstrate for you right there.
All you have to do is hold out your hand. Whack, whack. You're so cute.
So she is one that they can interact with, pet, and learn more about at our shop.
How old is Ricky right now?
We're not entirely sure. We did get her donated from somebody who can no longer care for her.
Oh, okay.
But we have had her for at least 6 years, as long as I've been there.
And I mean, she is just chilling right now. She's having a good time. Can you guys give us more info about Scales and Tails and what you guys do?
Sure, we are a traveling reptile show. We usually go around to different places like schools, birthday parties, fairs, and of course we were just at the Wasatch Reptile Expo. So we do a lot of great events and we educate people on these amazing animals. And it's also really fun and entertaining.
I mean, and they are amazing animals. And Haley, Sarah, thank you too so much for coming on and bringing these friends of yours. I am absolutely in heaven right now holding Ricky, and Bloody Mary is gorgeous. So guys, to see more Scales and Tails, we're actually going to throw over to Nick Chase at the Wasatch Reptile Expo.